What's up, guys? As you can see, this gym is now painted mostly all black, which I love. Today, high volume back day, so we're gonna lock in. Haven't dropped anything lately because I've just been concentrating on training a whole lot, and I've just been tired, to be honest with you. But with that being said, we're gonna get to work. We're gonna work really hard. Reason for high volume back is because obviously you want to put more muscle on. That's always the goal. But also, it's a mental thing. If you can get through a high volume workout for a larger body part, you'll know what you can do with less volume, I feel. You can lock in a little bit more when you go back to your lower volume. But sometimes it's good, like you see me do the 1,000 rep arm workout. Sometimes it's good to just throw volume at a muscle and see where it goes from there. So the gym is one big experimental ground. So we're gonna experiment today. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do a lot of movements and we're gonna move some weight. So let's get moving.
You got to get those good warm-ups in before you start work like this. So really only two warm-up sets, and then we just go straight into the working sets. So this is 5 sets of neutral grip pull downs, and the reason for the neutral grip is that if you're experiencing any type of bicep pain, like tendonitis or anything like that, a neutral grip will work much better than a standard overhand grip. So that's something I've been dealing with. That's something I continue to work through as the weeks have gone on. I haven't went to go see anybody for it, but that's besides the point. But like I said, a neutral grip or any type of grip, as you can see here, I'm getting set for the humbler. You can put your hand in a position where it's less stress on the shoulder. It's not being pulled as much. So literally your hand position will dictate how much shoulder pain you're probably going to experience if you do an exercise versus something that's already standard and fixed. So with a high volume routine, the one thing you want to make sure you do, or scratch that, for a high volume workout, the one thing you want to do is that you want to make sure that your intra workout is loaded up on carbs. Even if you're not the leanest person, that morning I had about 125 grams of carbs, 100 during the workout and then 25 before. And I doubled the amount of aminos, very, very bootleg Milo Sarcev, where you just really just pound the intra workout. And old school Meadows, where you just pound those carbohydrates and amino acids before and during the workout, and then you just kind of you graze after, like standard bodybuilding fare, chicken and rice, easily digestible stuff, right? And another thing with movement selection, notice that my bar and free weight work wasn't a whole lot. That's actually by design. Reason being is that bar work is very, very nervous system intensive. You do have to balance. You do have to have other muscle groups involved to keep you going and to keep you in position. So that's why the bar work is minimal. The free weight work was minimal. It was more plate loaded and cable based. Now, that's not to say you can't do a workout that has a lot of bar work, a lot of dumbbell work or anything like that. But with such a high volume of work, you kind of want to keep it to where the movements are plate loaded. You don't have to balance, and that you can just really focus on bombing the muscle. Because let me tell you, when you have to balance a weight, it ain't too fun, and things can get fatiguing very fast. So you notice that I did my bar work basically in kind of the middle, sandwiched in between the rest of the cable work. That's also by design too. I didn't want to necessarily blow my wad at the beginning of the workout. What I wanted to do is I just wanted to go ahead and, get the muscle ready to undergo the extensive amount of work that it was supposed to go. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to start out the gate very fast, right? at least as far as movements go. You don't want to get the pounding movements first. You want to get the muscle woken up. You want to get the muscle used to movement, and then you can put those compound movements in there where you would like.
20 sets in at this point now that rack pulls are over. You know, I was probably pretty much done and dusted with back probably before this, right? And I can already hear the science crowd right now. What I'm doing is wrong. What I'm doing, I shouldn't be doing. And you know, maybe on some level that they're right? Because muscle building, like if you have to compare it to building your social media, right? Like Gary Vee says, shout out to Gary Vee. You have your best practices to build up your social media, you know, posting, you know, captioning, you copy, all that. You got best practices to make your social media like really pop and really stand out. And if you compare it to bodybuilding and muscle building, like, yes, there are best practices that you should probably do. There are some studies that you should probably dive into a little bit and apply to your training. But keep in mind, those are studies done in very controlled environments. Sometimes you just gotta let the reins off. You gotta pull the governor off a little bit and just push yourself to a place you haven't gone before, physically and mentally. So, you know, that's my thing. Like, yes, there are things that are optimal, but, you know, is optimal the best? And I think that's the conversation we need to have, is optimal the best? So we're gonna finish up strong, get home, and get a little food in and get a quick nap before I have to take my little boy to preschool and finish out the week strong here.
And here we are finishing off the workout with some cable rows and then some stiff arm pull downs on the cable multi-purpose machine. So this was advantageous. So if you can use it this way, please use it this way. You can really get your elbows back, because again, back training is all about elbow positioning. And I just wanted to kind of bomb my lats and mid back at that point, seeing as that I had just got done with some straight bar work and some overhand work on the chest supported humbler machine by Arsenal Strength. And you can see right back here how I'm just pulling my elbows back and really squeezing in that upper back area. So again, guys, this workout is going to be hard, but in a different type of way. So I don't want you to think that all of these sets were easy. I don't want you to think that, you know, I was sandbagging. I mean, it's 30 sets. So this workout did take a while. It took about 2 hours, and that's with me kind of flying at a clip. So, you know, the need for mega heavy weights or anything like that was not needed at all. So please understand that if you're going to undertake a workout like this, it's not going to be the absolute pounding with weight that you think it will, and nor will it be easy. So please get the word easy and high volume out of your mind. It's just one route to take in muscle building, and one route you should probably think about doing from time to time. Anyway, guys, signing out here. Like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be talking about deloads next. Can't wait to dive into that. Y'all have a great day.